YouTube, FireGoddess Trucker, and I'm here with the first video of my trucking journey. So let's go. So what's up, y'all? I am Shakia Seal, aka FireGoddess Trucker, and I'm making this video to bring you all on my journey to becoming a female truck driver. I'm going to go through all the steps that I went through, all the tests and everything I had to go to. Tests. I said tests. All the tests that I had to take to get to the point where I am now. I'm going to tell y'all a little bit about the D.O.T physical. And I'm also going to tell y'all about the company that I'm going to as well. So, for the longest, I've been thinking about becoming a truck driver. Things that been happening to you females, it kind of discouraged me in the beginning. Then I was like, I can do this. I like proving people wrong, and I'm going to do what they say I can't do. So I did it. Alright, first off, I called a couple of companies. I did my research, of course, and I called a total of, 5 companies? And two hit me up like that. So I was like, okay, this is all right. They replied like that, okay. So the first company, they told me that I had to do the D.O.T and get the permit first. So I did that. Right, so when I went to take the D.O.T, of course, they're going to check your blood pressure, your eyesight, your hearing, see if you are able to, or healthy enough to be driving a truck for long periods of times. So I went in there. So of course they checked everything. They checked my blood pressure. When it got to my blood pressure, I was trying my hardest to keep it down, because in the past I have had problems with high blood pressure. So the day before I went to the D.O.T, I tried to fast so that I can keep my blood pressure at a steady rate. So because it can't be no more than 140/90. If it's over there, you're probably gonna get rejected. So I fasted that day. I went in thinking I got this. Hey, to my surprise, guess what? Blood pressure high. I'm like, God dang. So the reason why I think it was so high that day is because I was nervous. My heart was racing and everything. I was so nervous. So we took my blood pressure 3 times, and every time we got different results. So they let me rest for a little while, let me calm down. Took the blood pressure test. They checked my blood pressure again. Bam, good to go. So sigh of relief on that. I got that out the way. Then they made me do, what they made you do? You had to squat, bend over at your hips, touch your toes. They make you rotate your arms. They make you reach over your head. They make you, all just a regular smeckler diggler to make sure that you're healthy enough to be doing what you want to do. So squats, took my blood pressure. Of course I had to pee in a cup. That came back good. Then check my eyesight. I wear glasses, so I put a restriction on my license because I wear corrected lenses. So did my eyesight test, and then they want to check your peripheral vision. So they'll take a pen from here and move it around like that. And once you see it from the corner of your eye, let them know. That's what they call the peripheral vision test. They did that on both sides. Then they checked my ears. So this place that I went to, they made me turn one way, and she whispered 3 numbers. Then she made me turn the other way, and she whispered 3 more numbers. And of course I heard those both. And then after that, I told you about the squats, the arm rotation, bending at your hips, touching your toes. Let's see. Okay, then they had to examine my my torso, making sure that nothing hurts when they apply pressure to it. So they did that, and then they listened to my heart and my lungs. Everything was good. So we get the ball rolling. And now, what was I was glad, like, whew. When I tell you, I was glad when that blood pressure came back good, because I knew, because I've been having problems with my blood pressure, maybe like once or twice. And that made me so nervous. But I'm glad that I did pass that part of the D.O.T. physical. So once everything, of course, but it was high just a little bit. They did give me a 1-year D.O.T. certification instead of the 2 years. So I guess they gave me enough time to get my blood pressure regulated. So they gave me 1 year instead of the 2 year. And they say if I don't have my blood pressure under control by the time I come back next year to redo the D.O.T. physical, then they'll have to give me a 3-month certification. So, but I'm pretty sure I have it under control by then. So everything done, everything good, I'm good to go. They give me my certificate and I'm out the door. So I get on the phone, call the first recruiter, because they are the ones that, this company, they are the ones that pay for my D.O.T. physical. So I get on the phone, call them, let them know how everything went. Then once I did that, they set me up an appointment to go take the permit test. So we get that done. So now, as a matter of fact, today is December the 2nd, 2020, and I got that out the way. And then the second company that I applied with, I didn't have to take the permit for them, but the first company that I applied with wanted the permit in the D.O.T. It was set for 10 o'clock, so I went there, took my test, and y'all, man, I passed the air brakes and the combination, but I missed the general knowledge by 1. So I had to take that general knowledge over again. Then that second round, I passed it. So I'm like, okay, we ready? Let's go. So I get on the phone with the recruiter. So it's like, he's like, we're going to give you a call to let you know if we need anything else from you. Because before then, they had already set up my classes and everything, the hotel stay and all that. They had already set that up before I went to take my D.O.T. physical and the permit test. So in the end, I wound up picking the second company, because the first company just wanted me to go too far away from where I am. I'm in Louisiana. They wanted me to go all the way to 8 states away. So nah, I wasn't feeling that. So I chose the second company over the first company, because the second company was closer to where I stay. So now, talking to the second company, they set up my classes and the hotel that I'll be staying in, and I leave to go. Well, if I was to tell them that I already took my permit today, I would be leaving tomorrow, which is Thursday, December the 3rd, and begin training. But it's just too short of a time, so I'm just going to wait till Monday the 7th and start my training. So they got everything set up. I'm ready to go. And y'all, I'm just glad it's all over. So I'm very excited. And now, since for the past 2 weeks, I've been studying CDL. So now I'm at the point where when I'm driving my car, I'm doing it exactly like the way I would have to do it in the actual 18-wheeler. So after studying, man, it made me very aware of my surroundings while driving. So it's crazy, but that's how I be. So now I'm just ready to start everything. I think I can do it, because, you know, like I said before, I like to prove motherfuckers wrong. I do what they say I can't do. So I got this. I know I got this. So y'all, that's it, a little bit about my process of doing everything I had to do. And I'm very, very happy to be on this journey with y'all. And I will have another video up for y'all soon about once I get to my training, the place that I'll be training at, I'll probably make another video that y'all know how everything went then. But until then, thank y'all for tuning in, and I will be back with y'all. Bye bye.